Hello everyone, let's hope that I have enough light here. Instead of doing a singles video like I had thought I would simply make a video about my latest 20 CD purchases, actually 20 out of 21 because I am leaving one of the heavy metal CDs out of here. But let's get started. This is Like a Cosmonauts Cosmopolis 1988-2008 compilation CD. I've had all of the albums for years and years and years, but I just decided to buy this one simply because I wanted to buy something from them, and this was the only one out there. There is actually another compilation of their earlier material, but this one collects material from throughout their career, and also includes a couple of songs not available on the albums, and notes about every single song here. This includes 27 songs. Just a short note about every song. For example, there's a song here called Ricky on the Loose, which I thought that it's just a joke on the Steely Dan song Ricky Don't Lose My Number. But actually the title comes from Ricky being a friend of them who they discovered was working on a bar called Loose. So yeah. Brilliant stuff anyway. Okay, next one is Rush, Fly By Night. I have, I guess, just under half of their albums, and this one was the final one that I wanted to buy from them. Yeah, just great stuff. Not among my top 3 albums by them, but yeah, just really good stuff. Okay, this next one I found from a record fair. I usually don't look at the CDs, or mostly I may look at them if I'm waiting for my turn on the vinyl boxes. But luckily I happened to find this one. This is Paul and Linda McCartney Ram, a double CD version. I haven't bought any of these special issues. There's been, over the last several years, there's been loads of these different kind of releases, but I haven't bought any of them. But Ram being one of my favorite Paul McCartney solo albums, I decided to buy this one. Kind of short, this bonus CD, only 33 minutes, but yeah, this is just good stuff all around. Really like this one. Next one is 10 years after, rock and roll music to the world. This was the second last of the 10 years after albums that I was missing. I've been buying the albums for, I don't know, 10-15 years at least. Very slowly, as you can tell, because there's not that many albums by them. So yeah, after this I'm still missing A Space in Time. Again, a good album, not one of my favorites by them, but a good one anyway. Next one is J. Karjalainen, Laura Häkkisen Silmät. This was, over the years there's been quite a many albums by him that I haven't bought. This one, and there's also another album that I have considered buying for a few years. And knowing that Yi himself hasn't given any permission to release his albums on vinyl, so I decided to buy this one on CD then. Again, not one of my favorite albums by him, but still good album by him. Next one is a country band, Ria and Highbinders, Heart and Soul. This was one of the very few bands that I saw live during the 2 COVID years. So I wanted to buy this one on CD. Yeah, 4 of the songs are written by the lead vocalist, guitarist Ria Korhola. But stylistically, this is like basically like a honky-tonk country music. I think it's decent enough. Really not that great, but decent enough. Yeah. I prefer them live, I have to say. Then Wanda Jackson, Wanda Rocks. This is a Germany Better family label who has released a bunch of these compilations. I have at least Connie Francis and can't remember now, but I do have at least one other of these. 35 songs this one includes. So yeah, really good extensive compilation from Wanda, whom I didn't have anything prior to this one. So yeah, glad to have that one too. Sade Lovers Live, this is a CD and DVD. This is the tour that I saw her live, or saw them live, as they are a band. Yeah, really, really good. I had actually forgotten that this one had been released. I don't remember how did I see this. I guess it just popped up somewhere in on the internet, and I decided to buy it. It took me quite a while before I bought it, even though this was available all the time. So it wasn't. It was just a question of going to my record store and ordering it. But yeah, Sade live, really good one. Manic Street Preachers, Journal for Blake Lovers. I have nearly all of their albums. I think I'm missing maybe 3 of their albums, and this one was the final one outside of those that I was missing. I don't know, it just took me really, really long time before I got around buying this one. Sadly, because I think, to me, I was very, very impressed with this one. It became one of my favorite albums by Manic Street Preachers. Really, really good stuff. Then Feet Don't Fail Me Now by Little Feat, triple CD. First CD is the original album, then it's Hotcakes, Outtakes and Rarities, mostly alternate versions and outtakes. Really good stuff. And third CD is a live recording. It was something like 55 minutes or something like that, even though there's only 8 songs. Yeah, really good stuff. This album has never been my favorite, but yeah, I love this. I thought it was really, really good stuff here. There's also, at least from Sailing Shoes and my all-time favorite, Dixie Chicken, but the Dixie Chicken didn't include live recording from the Dixie Chicken tour, and I already have a live recording from Dixie Chicken tour, so I didn't buy that one, nor the Sailing Shoes. But yeah, just great set. Okay, this is I Walk the Line, Black Wave Rising. They were active somewhere during the early 2000s, and I did hear about them, but basically the only thing that I knew about them was that despite the name of the band, they weren't a country band. That's about it. I didn't know basically anything else about them. Then I think it was maybe last year or so, there was a documentary on TV on, was it about this label, Combat Rock Industry? I think it was about them, and this band was featured there, and it got me interested in them. So then, maybe a couple of months later or so, I found one of their singles and I decided to buy that one. And later on I found a second single, and then I found this album. Yeah, this is like a early 2000s punk, but not really punk the way that I considered like a late 70s punk. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by this one, I have to say. Then this summer I was on holiday in Romania, and I really did not consider trying to find any place to sell records but by pure accident we found, actually it was a bookstore, but they also had a record section there. So this was one of the records that I bought there. Depeche Mode, Memento Mori. Yeah, I was really surprised by this. Like the last couple of albums, I've liked them, but I haven't considered them to be among their best stuff. But yeah, I think this was one of their best albums. Okay, not among my top 3 albums, but really, really good stuff. Yeah, I was very pleased with that one. Then this summer, Whistlebait Most Requested 1984-2024. part of the Goofin Records 40th anniversary releases, 27 song compilation. So yeah, Whistlebait being the band that I have seen live more than any other band, obviously I had to get this one. I don't think that there was anything here that I didn't already have, but anyway, brilliant compilation, including songs from all of the albums, single tracks, EP tracks, just great compilation. Then Nancy Sinatra, how does that grab you? About a decade ago, bit over a decade ago, I bought a few of her albums, but I didn't buy her first 2 albums. And now, some time ago, I just had this feeling that I have to have this one. I still haven't bought the first one. I don't know really why, but once again, I was really pleasantly surprised by this. This is one of these Light in the Attic reissues, including bonus tracks and a booklet which includes an interview with Nancy Sinatra. So if you like Nancy Sinatra, highly recommended these Light in the Attic reissues. Just 2 days ago on Friday, 2 of her albums were again reissued, and Country My Way was my #1 item that I wanted from Black Friday, but yeah, I didn't get it. It was sold out. Okay, next one. Agneta Fjällskog, My Coloring Book, her album from 2004. Old covers from the 60s. I think I heard this round about the time of this release, but it just kind of faded away. Now I just came across it on a shop and I decided to buy these. Yeah, old 60s covers. And I have to say that I was very pleasantly surprised by this. When you listen to these songs, you can hear that the arrangements are sort of closely following the original versions, but still there's a like substantial difference to them. So you can instantly recognize the song, but still hear the difference between the original and its covers. So yeah, pleasantly surprised by this one. And then I saw this one on Vinyl Orchard's video, and I decided to grab that one. I have bought several actually singles recommended by him, but this is at least so far the only album that I bought. This is Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush live album from 1978. I don't have any other Frank Marino's album with Mahogany Rush, but I do have his solo albums. Yeah, really strong, not quite heavy metal, but really hard and heavy sounding rock music. Different kind of live album. Paul Weller, Days of Speed, acoustic live album. All songs is just Paul with an acoustic guitar. With a couple of songs are Paul with electric guitar. But just yeah, once again I've liked a lot of these acoustic albums, so I had expectations that I would like this, but I didn't think that every song were that great, but some of the songs were like substantially better than what I was expecting. So yeah, if you want to hear Paul Weller acoustically, here's a good one. Then a long time band that I've been meaning to get to know. This is Swinging Blue Jeans, Abbey Road, 1963-1967. 28-track compilation, hits, B-sides, EP and LP tracks, and unreleased recordings. Swinging Blue Jeans was actually one of the bands that during the late 80s, when I went to work, and I met a couple of guys who were big 60s enthusiasts. One of the guys was always like telling me to get to know this band, but I never did. Until now, a couple of years ago, I bought a compilation that, which is back there. I knew right away when I bought it that it wouldn't be the only compilation, but I hadn't been able to find any decent one, so I bought it just to have something. Now this here is a good compilation by them, and a guy who was trying to get me to know this band died sometime earlier before I found this one, so rest in peace. And then this one was also from Record Fair. I was already about to leave, but I decided to check one seller's CDs, and I found this one, Badlands Dusk. This is a Japanese release from 1999. Apparently these are demo recordings, but you really wouldn't guess that these are demo recordings. To me they sound like perfectly finished recordings. Yeah, just good. If you have the Badlands album or albums, I recommend getting this one too. Just, yeah, good stuff. And my most recent is one album that I have been thinking about for several years, but now this one was reissued. It seems like 2 years ago, but finally made it over here. So I bought Wire Pink Flag. I was expecting this to be somewhat similar to Buzzcocks, thinking short, sharp songs. Well, they are short, but well, there are sort of similarities with Buzzcocks, but not too much. I have to say I wasn't too impressed with this one. I thought it was okay, but yeah, no great shakes for me, I have to say. Decent enough, but yeah, that's about it. And that's it for this video. Hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Bye.